Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. As ever, you can find me over on Instagram at the House of Langford and Overall Sews. I'm also on Ravelry as Mad X Stitcher, and for 2025 I have decided to do a new challenge to myself because I got this for my birthday in 2024. So my birthday is literally 2 weeks before Christmas. But yeah, my husband bought me the Granny Square card deck by Claire Montgomerie. And because there are 52 weeks in a year, there are 50 patterns in this box, and my aim for this year is to do at least one every week. So I am going to be sharing that with you, and we're going to open up the box, find our first square, which is a traditional granny square. So I'm going to grab some yarn and I'm going to work this up. I'll show you at each stage, so I'll show you the first round, second round, third round and fourth round individually, and then yeah, I'm hoping you'll join me for this little venture that I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I will probably just end up joining them all together to make a blanket of some sort. I'm going to be working these up in DK yarn, and I'm using Stash, so I have quite a substantial amount of DK yarn to my right. So each time I pull out a card, I'm going to find the yarn and work it up for you. So let's get going with square number 1. Right, I have my hook, I've got a Knit Pro 4 mil, I've got some leftovers from the coronation blanket, so I have 2 different blues. I have Cornflower and then Frost Blue. I've also dug out some Stylecraft Special DK in white from my stash. I seem to have a few balls of white because I feel like if you're going to buy an odd ball of yarn, buy white because you'll need it for quite a lot of things. And then I have some Deramores Studio Special DK as well in my stash in a grey. So I'm going to make up the first square in these, and I think that way or that way. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with the white and then work my way out to dark. So let's get crocheting. So that's round 1 done. I've got 4 sets of 3 treble clusters. Let's move on to round 2. And there's round 2. So I like to flip every round so it keeps it square, and the pattern does have chains between each clusters, and it says to do 3 chains in a corner, but I prefer to have 2 chains in the corner, or sometimes 1 depending on what yarn I'm using, and I don't include chains between my clusters because I find it too gappy. That's probably a tension issue on my part, but my chains are quite loose, so yeah, I don't put any chains in and I think it comes out okay. But there we go, that's round 2. Let's move on to round 3. Right, round 3 is done, and according to my phone it has taken me 4 minutes to do round 3. So let's grab our grey and we will put in round 4, and then we'll have a finished granny square. And that's round 4 done. Right, that is my first granny square, so week 1 is done. I quite like it actually. I'm quite pleased with those colour choices now. So yeah, that's square one done. So that is this. Join me each week where I'll be working through this deck of cards to try and make as many granny squares as I can, and at some point put them all together. So if you've enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can get a notification when I post the next one. And yeah, I'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye.